Charity!
Louise?
I had to get you. You were in danger. It's thin ice.
Really?
Yeah. The sun keeps getting knocked down, but everyone in town knows that you can't skate on that part of the pond. It doesn't freeze like the rest. You could have fallen through.
You saved my life again.
Well,
You did. I'm beginning to think I can't even get through my life without you. Only a little while longer until the clock strikes midnight.
I had no idea it was so late.
Oh, stop teasing. I know what you have planned for midnight.
I have no idea what you're alluding to.
That's okay, because when you slip that ring on my finger, it'll be the happiest moment of my life. And I love you more than I already did for picking out something so special just for me.
I have tried everything, Whitney. This ring won't come off because I'm the one who's supposed to marry Ethan.
Well, tell that to Luis.
What? Where did that come from? Why do you have to bring up my stricter than a drill sergeant brother?
Well, maybe because he's here.
What? Is that,
Yeah. Your brother and Sheridan Crane? Could they be any closer to each other?
Do you know what this means, Whitney?
Yeah, it means that you better get out of here before he detangles himself and sees you making a fool of yourself over Ethan.
No way. If Luis can get that involved with the Crane, then he can't say word one about me doing the same thing.
Phone call, Dr. Russell. Police department.
Oh, thanks. I'm expecting that. It's about one of my patients. Please let them tell me that they found that bird.
TC opens that envelope, he'll discover his oh-so-saintly wife isn't quite the woman he thought she was.
Jimmy couldn't even look at those nasty pictures.
I should hope not. You're far too young for that sort of filth. Come on, TC. Pick it up. Pick up the envelope. Oh, Timmy, this is so delicious. An entire family about to be decimated.
You sure you don't want to go straight home?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Yo, Miguel, Charity Reach, what's going on, y'all?
What's up, man?
Y'all want some coffee?
Yes,
sure.
please.
Everything okay?
Yeah, Charity's just having a rough night.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
And I think I just figured out why.
After tonight, even Miguel has to admit that Blondie is bonkers.
Thanks to you pushing her right over the edge into total madness. How can you live with yourself, Kay?
Live with myself? I deserve an award for my brilliance. Besides, Charity was already halfway to the nut house. I just helped her along.
Yeah, and is that what you're gonna tell your parents?
Come to me, Sam.
What in the hell are you doing here? I thought I told you to leave.
But I know you didn't mean it. I could tell by the way you kissed me.
I didn't kiss you. You kissed me.
Well, let's not argue. The important thing is I figured out a way for us to be together.
Oh my God. You took the connecting room. You sprayed Jasmine on my pillow to remind me of you. And you set up room service dinner. You had this all planned, didn't you?
When you want something badly enough, you'll do anything to get it. And I want you, Sam. And I don't care what you say. I know you want me too.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one something so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Yeah, I can fix this for you. How are things going with Luis?
Well, Luis didn't exactly get down on bended knee and propose, but I think we still may have a future together. Sounds like he's finally thinking about settling down.
Beth, don't worry about it. It's going to work out, okay?
But what about Sheridan?
With Luis? No, I mean, forget about it. I mean, Luis pretty much admitted that their date was a one-time thing. It's not going anywhere.
You're right.
I think so. If Luis and Sheridan aren't crazy about each other, they are doing a really good imitation.
Miguel told me about a tango that they did in the youth center, but I thought he was exaggerating.
Guess not.
Think about it, Whitney. If Luis has it bad for Sheridan Crane, then he can't object to me marrying Ethan.
Talk about leaps, Teresa. Come on.
What leap? I am already wearing Ethan's engagement ring. Everything is falling into place because fate wants Ethan and me to end up together.
You see the way Sheridan's looking at Luis?
Sort of how I look at you.
I've never seen her look at anyone like that.
Well, I know she likes him, but I don't think it's gonna work out.
Why not?
Ethan, relationships are tough enough when both people come from the same world. Luis and Sheridan would have so many strikes against them, it'd be a miracle if it worked out.
You know, Sheridan never runs from a challenge.
No, but I don't think she wants Luis to get hurt.
Maybe so. We both know she's been hurt in the past.
I'm so happy I fell in love with you, Ethan.
It's because we're both from the same world?
Yeah, that helps, but because you're so sensitive like Sheridan, you would never break anybody's heart.
Are you sure there was no sign of a bird statue in Orville's apartment after the fire? Well, keep looking. The statue is very important to my patient.
Go on, Coach Russell. Pick it up. Yeah!
No!
What's wrong?
That girl's getting on my nerves, Timmy. It's almost as though she knows what's gonna happen.
Maybe she had another one of her premonitions.
Charity? What happened?
I just asked her. She wouldn't answer.
I'm worried, Dr. Russell. I mean, she seemed better after she talked to you earlier, so I took her to a movie. I thought it would take her mind off things. Only I could tell it was a bad idea as soon as it started. She hasn't said a word since we left.
Well, what did you see?
Something we all missed when it came out. Sixth Sense.
Oh, no, Miguel. Then how could you take Charity to see a movie like that when you know how she's been feeling lately?
I know. I wouldn't have if I'd known what the story was about.
We didn't pick it out. Kay did.
Kay Bennett, I am surprised at you. Whatever possessed you to recommend a movie for Charity about a boy who sees dead people?
I'm sorry. I heard it was a cool movie. I didn't know what the story was about.
Charity, what's the matter?
Something terrible is about to happen to somebody that I know. Somebody's heart's gonna be broken.
Whose heart is she talking about, Tabitha? Coach Russell's? Or Grace Bennett's?
Look, put this on and get out. And don't wake my wife in the process.
I'm not leaving, Sam. I know this is hard for you. You're a good man and you don't want to hurt Grace. But you and I were in love long before she ever came into your life. We have a right to be together.
I should have told Grace about you and me from the very beginning.
I know why you didn't. Because you weren't over me any more than I was over you. And you didn't want to lie to her, so you just didn't say anything.
That is not true.
I don't believe that. Look at me and tell me you've forgotten how it was between us.
It won't work, Ivy.
It will. If you just stop fighting your feelings for me.
Sam?
Right here, honey.
I am so woozy. You know, I thought I saw you with a naked woman. Must be the champagne.
Yeah. Yes, honey. It's just a champagne.
I love you, Sam.
I love you too, honey. I want you out of here now.
Not until you admit that what we had was something wonderful.
It doesn't matter. It's over by your choice. When you married Julian, my heart felt like it went through a shredder. I almost died. Then a miracle happened. I met Grace. People credit me with putting her life back together, but they got it backwards. She healed me. The day she did me the honor of becoming my wife was the day that I got over you. Why can't you get that through your head?
You know why. You may have found something that passes for happiness with Grace and your family, but I haven't. And I refuse to lie to myself anymore. I want you, Sam, and I need you.
And there's nothing I can do for you, Ivy. Because there's nothing gonna happen tonight or any other night. So why don't you leave and get all these crazy ideas out of your head?
Please, don't send me away, Sam. It took all my courage to get this far. If I lose you again, I have nothing to live for.
Don't say that. No, I don't want to do anything to hurt my wife. And I don't want to do anything to hurt you.
I knew it. You don't want to hurt me because you still care. Admit it, you still have feelings for me, don't you?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You know what, Beth? I think that this is going to be a memorable Valentine's Day for both of us. You with Louise and me with Sheridan.
From your lips. No, I'm in your corner too, Hank. Sheridan will be lucky to have you in her life.
You just gotta believe.
I do. Or at least I did. Maybe we spoke too soon, Hank.
Oh, don't look now, but the girl that thinks that she's gonna marry Ethan is waving.
What are you doing?
I'm congratulating Teresa again on getting engaged. I wonder if she's turned the stone around yet so people can see it.
Probably not.
Well, I am dying to see it, so let's go convince her to show it to it.
No, Gwen. Hey.
What? What?
Exactly what are you afraid of, honey?
I don't know. All I know is that something's about to happen to people that I know.
Rats. She senses what's in the envelope, even though she doesn't know exactly what it is.
Her powers must be getting stronger.
Yes, they've got to be stopped before she realizes who and what I really am.
Well, maybe you're just a little shaken up because your aunt and uncle are away.
Well, how can that be? I mean, my mom and dad are on their second honeymoon. That's not freaky.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Charity, I got a call from Grace at the lodge, and she and Sam are having a wonderful time. I think your premonitions are just stress from the movie you saw, besides the stress you've been under lately. And the choice of music in here.
Look, Dr. Russell, I know you're just trying to make me feel better, but what I'm feeling has nothing to do with any movie or song. It's something inside me, like a warning about a tragedy. And I just wish that I knew what it was so I could do something to stop it.
Time to mosey along, my little cowpoke. Things are getting a bit too close for comfort in here.
Tabitha, you can't leave.
I'd love to join you all, but it's past our bedtime.
Just for a few minutes, Tabitha. I mean, I know how close Charity feels to you, and she is really scared of these premonitions she's been having.
Well...
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Damn. Charity's so tuned in tonight, she might just recognize me for who I really am.
Maybe she'll try to vet the evil out of you like the angel. Run, Tabitha, run!
It's too late, Tim Tim. Oh, you poor dear. I understand you're having a bit of a fret tonight, but you mustn't be alarmed. I'm sure your premonitions mean nothing.
That's not true, Tabitha, and you know it. Hey, you guys.
Hey.
Thought we lost you.
Actually, you almost did.
What are you talking about?
I was skating near the thin ice. Luckily for me, Louise saw me and came to my rescue.
What's up, buddy? You don't get to play hero enough at your day job? Look, it's okay, okay? I'll deal with it. You look cold. Why don't you let me buy you a cup of cocoa?
Sorry I left you alone for so long.
Oh, don't apologize. You did what anyone would have done, especially a good cop. You prevented what could have been a terrible accident.
Hey, how about some left cider?
Okay.
Hey, Louise!
Don't tell me you're still wearing that fake engagement ring. You're a little old to be playing dress up.
Oh, well, that's all you know, Louise. Everyone's wearing copies of good jewelry these days.
If you say so.
Wait. I want to talk to you about Sheridan.
What about Sheridan?
Admit it, Louise. You were wrong about the cranks. They're not so bad after all, are they?
Why don't you want us to look at Teresa's ring?
Well, what if she hasn't told Luis?
He has to know by now, Ethan.
Not necessarily. I mean, he is really strict with his younger sister, and I don't want to get her in trouble.
You're lying.
What?
I just figured out why you don't want us to see Teresa's ring. And it has nothing at all to do with her brother.
Of course I have feelings for you. I mean, I'd have to be made of stone not to care about you at all.
I knew it.
Someone I was once very close to. It's not love. I stopped loving you a long time ago.
No, you can't just erase what we had. It went too deep. You touched me in a way that no one ever had or ever has since, and I know I did the same for you.
Listen, Ivy, you gotta stop this.
Do you know how many times I've told myself that? 100? 1,000? I have tried to be a good wife and mother, but I can't. Not when my heart and soul belongs to you.
Does Julian know about us?
No. I've been very discreet with Julian. I don't know what he'd do if he found out.
Then what are you doing?
I know it was a huge risk coming here, but it was one I had to take. Tonight, I don't care about anything but being with you, Sam. Please make love to me.
the way you used to.
Make love to me, Sam. Just one more time.
That day that you had Miguel and me over for tea, I was having premonitions of someone dying, and then you started having those chest pains.
It's true. I mean, if Charity and I weren't there to get your pills, you might have died.
Sweetheart, nobody is trying to dismiss your feelings. It's just that you're emotionally exhausted. I'm sure that's what this is all about.
And nobody you care about is on the brink of disaster.
Why don't you kids take Charity home? I'll come by later and see that she's all right.
But we were gonna go ice skating with the pond.
Not the way Charity is feeling.
No. Look, I don't want to ruin everyone's night. I want to go.
Well, another time.
But I'm okay now, Dr. Russell. I swear. Please, I don't want to be different from everyone else.
She missed the boat on that one.
I want to be with my friends. And if I get tired or I have any other premonitions, I promise I'll go home.
Well, maybe a little fun will do you good and help you forget about all this.
Thank you, Dr. Russell.
And don't worry. I'll look out for her.
And we're gonna hold you to that, Miguel.
Simone, no staying out late, young lady. Your sister's at the pond with Teresa. You can come home with her. Understood?
Yes, Mother. I'll see you later, Mother.
Chad, are you finished with work for the night?
Yeah, my relief just got here.
Great, then come skate with us.
I think I'll pass. I mean, we didn't do too much skating in LA, you know what I'm saying?
No, it'll be easy and I'll teach you. It will be fun. Come on, let's go.
Okay. You talked me into it. Let's go.
All right.
There's nothing going on between me and Sheridan. Oh, I know. You still got a crush on Ethan, so you're trying to justify it, am I right?
Well...
Damn it, Teresa, you know, I thought that you got over that a long time ago. I can handle being around the Cranes. You can't.
Handle yourself, Luis? Is that what you and Sheridan were doing a few minutes ago?
Yeah, we saw you two together on the snowbank, and you couldn't take your eyes off of her. Don't deny it. You two have something going on.
Where do you guys come up with this stuff? The only reason that I was with Sheridan was because she was skating around a dangerous part on the pond. You know, and I wanted to get away from it because I was afraid she might have fallen in.
Yes.
I'm a cop in this town, you know.
Yes, officer.
Hey, if you don't believe me, you can ask Hank. He's the one who's here with Sheridan. I'm here with Beth. All right? That's it. End of story. Case closed.
Bye. So what, do you believe your brother?
No way. He doesn't know yet, but he is in love with Sheridan Crane. Just think, Whitney. Maybe we can have a double wedding. Luis and Sheridan, and Ethan and me.
You don't want us to see Teresa's ring because you're afraid she'll compare it to the beautiful one you picked out for me. You're so sensitive, Ethan. Hey.
Ethan? Hank? I tried to get Sheridan to take another turn around the pond here with me, but she insisted she sit this one out, so...
Well, I'll go with you.
All right, great, come on.
Bet you would have said yes if Luis asked you.
What?
Gwen and I saw you two over by the snowbank.
Oh, Ethan, it wasn't anything. Luis just trying to keep me from falling through the ice.
I see.
Really, I mean, nothing is going to happen between me and Luis.
Well, if you like him, why not?
Actually, I had a long talk with Julian.
Since when does my father have anything to say about your love life?
Well, for once, Julian made sense. I mean, the chances of Luis and me having a successful relationship are slim to none. Why start something if it's only going to end in one or both of us getting hurt?
Sheridan, why does anybody have to be hurt?
Come on, Ethan. You know my track record with men. I mean, do you really have to ask?
So you picked a few frogs in the past. Doesn't mean you're not gonna find your prince.
Look, enough about Luis and me. You know, have you given Gwen that beautiful engagement ring yet?
No, and she's counting down the seconds to midnight when it's officially Valentine's Day.
It's almost midnight now.
Tell me about it. You know, I had everything planned. You know, I was gonna propose to her again, and then I was gonna give her the ring. And now I don't know what to do.
Why not?
Because the ring I bought for Gwen is on Teresa's finger.
Oh, Sam. I've waited so long for this night. You smell the jasmine? I sprayed it in here. Sam? Oh, what's the matter with me? Did I really drink that much champagne? Sam?
Was that Grace?
No, it couldn't have been. Grace won't wake up until tomorrow morning. She doesn't even have to know that you were here with me. You can stay married to her, and I'll stay married to Julian, and we'll be the only people who know in our heart of hearts that we belong to each other.
Jimmy thought Timmy and Tabitha were going home.
Not anymore. Now that we've gotten rid of Charity, the games can begin. If we can just get TC to remember that envelope and open it, he'll be very surprised to find that his Eve was once a very naughty girl.
Jimmy wishes Tabitha would change her mind.
Why should I do that and spoil a perfectly good, blood-curdling family moment? What? After all I'm doing is making sure that Charity's premonition of disaster comes true.
But if Charity's premonitions are getting stronger, she might realize you planted the envelope for TC to find.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
She was just trying to help this princess from taking too big of a risk. And besides, what did Eve ever do to you?
Well, aside from being Grace Bennett's best friend, she's Charity's doctor. And if her marriage goes down like the Titanic, maybe she'll leave town. And then Charity will have one less person in her corner.
I don't believe it. What exactly does my sister think she's doing with Chad?
Maybe she's in love too, Whitney.
Don't tell me Gwen was right all along. Are you in love with Teresa?
Oh, of course not. I asked Teresa to go with me to the jewelry store so I could see what the ring looked like on a woman's finger before I give it to Gwen.
Oh, don't tell me.
When she tried it on, it wouldn't come off.
Well, I mean, maybe she didn't want it to come off.
It's not Teresa's fault. I mean, we tried everything we could think of. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Sheridan.
Obviously, Gwen has no idea.
Not yet, she doesn't. I mean, what am I gonna tell her, Sheridan? I mean, she just got over her insecurities about Teresa. I mean, if she sees that ring on Teresa's finger, I mean...
It's almost midnight.
Thanks. That was fun.
You're welcome.
And perfect timing, too. You hear that, darling? I don't mean to be rude, but I think Ethan needs to be alone with me right now.
Don't look now, but ring or no ring, I think Ethan's getting ready to propose to Gwen.
You know what that means, don't you?
It's midnight.
It's more than midnight, it's Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Maybe the girls would like some hot chocolate.
That sounds great.
Be right back.
Well, I guess I better try out these skates so I can see if I can even stand before I embarrass myself in front of Miguel. Break a leg. You know what I mean. Good luck. Thank you.
Sam, what's wrong?
What's wrong? This whole setup. I love my wife. My marriage is sacred to me. What part of this don't you understand?
What about us?
For the last time, there is no us. There hasn't been any us for a very long time, and I'm not about to cheat on my wife because you can't get it through your head. Now put on your clothes and go home.
Sam! Don't go. If you ever loved me at all, please stay.
Let go of me, Ivy.
No. We have been running away from our feelings for too long. I know you want me. Why am I so weak? Sam really carrying a naked woman? Or is my mind just playing tricks on me?
I just want to set the mood.
For what?
For this. Happy Valentine's Day, baby. I love ya.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Well, at least we know Charity's premonitions about someone's heart being broken doesn't mean us. Mrs. Russell, may I have this dance?
Can't dance in here, TC.
Let him try and stop me.
You're wrong about hearts being broken, TC. Your heart's gonna be split wide open when you see what's inside that envelope.
We once made to share each other's lives throughout the years.
You are pretty good. Are you sure you've never done this before?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was lying. I did take ice skating lessons in between horseback riding and golf instruction. No, you're just a good teacher, that's all.
Really? Thank you.
Thank you.
Will you just look at the way Chad's coming on to my little sister? I mean, how dare you lead her on like that?
How do you know what he's doing, Whitney? Maybe he likes her. Maybe Simone's having her first serious Valentine's Day.
Well, she better not be. I mean, because my mom would die if Simone ever got involved with Chad.
Don't you know by now, Whitney, that parents are no match for destiny? If fate wants Chad and Simone to be together, nothing is going to keep them apart, just like Ethan and me. When Ethan doesn't give Gwen her ring, she'll break up with him. And then he's mine, forever.
This is the most perfect spot for the most important moment of my life.
Gwen.
No, wait a minute. Ethan, I have a surprise for you of my own. You have proposed to me so many times that tonight I'd like to be the one to propose, if you don't mind.
Gwen, you don't have to do
No, I
this.
want to. I love you, Ethan, and I have since the first day we met. And I want you to know that all of my doubts and fears and insecurities are a thing of the past. And from this day on, I will be the most devoted, most caring, most trusting wife you could ever hope for. Ethan, will you do me the honor of becoming my husband?
Yes, Gwen. Yes, I will.
Okay. It's your turn.
Wait a minute. It's Valentine's Day. I want to do this right.
I don't understand.
I want to kiss you.
Well, looks like your buddy's about to make his move.
What?
Hank and Sheridan. I know Hank really likes her, but wasn't sure how she felt about him. Guess if she kisses him, we'll get our answer.
I think Chad likes me. This is gonna be the best Valentine's Day ever!
Hey, Reese will be back with yours in a minute. Where's Charity?
She went to go try out her skates.
I'll go find her.
Only she went the other way, Miguel.
Kay, you were so bad. You know where Charity is and you wouldn't tell him?
What's the difference? It's only gonna take him a few more minutes to find her. Look at her over there all bug-eyed looking at the snowman like she's never seen one before.
Charity went on the thin ice and you wouldn't try to stop her?
I'm not her watchdog, Simone. She's a big girl. She can take care of herself.
But if the ice breaks, Charity could drown.
Stop being so melodramatic.
What was that?